Hey there everybody, Don Evans here from WatchReport.com, and today I'm going to be showing you the Zelos Hammerhead. Now, this is another version that is, as the time of I'm recording this video, is up for pre-order, but it's actually released. I just don't think they took it off the pre-order phase on the website. So Mike here from Watch Report did a review on these sometime last year, but it was the stainless version, and it had, I believe I want to say the blue dial. Obviously, this is the bronze version. This is one of the second batches. It's the regular bronze versions, I believe, are there as well. This one is slightly different, not by much, but slightly different. It has a black sunray circular pattern dial, and then you have this ceramic bezel insert, which is a stealth ceramic bezel insert, which means, except for the loom pip, everything else is engraved but blacked out. These are running at $459 currently. So basically here, Zelos sent me a few watches for review. I also have the Helmsman 2, which is a newer model up for pre-order right now. I have one of those in bronze for a full review. This one, I'm just going to do a video only because Mike already covered all the aspects of this watch in a full review that coincided with the article at WatchReport.com. So I'm actually going to link to that. Click the eye in the upper right hand part of the screen, and so it'll take you over to Mike's full review. But I am going to give you a look here at the COS N8 bronze version. For those that don't know this watch, it is a 44 millimeter case, 22 millimeter lugs, 49 millimeter lug to lug, and 17 millimeter stick with the double dome sapphire crystal, and this is running an NH35 automatic movement. So let's give a closer look here at the case, the bronze case, and this ceramic bezel. There's a look at that double dome. It is a massive crystal. If I was to say one thing already, I'm not a huge fan of these super domed crystals. It's just not my style. I prefer a very slight dome or a flat dome. But I know a lot of people like these, and that's why Zelos continues to do them. There you can see that loomed crown, which has been prominent on a few of Zelos watches. You know, the loomed crown is just a gimmick, but a lot of, it's cool and funky, and a lot of people like it. Just something to stand out a little bit. As you can see, the bottom part of this bronze case is brushed. The top part here is high polished. Now you're going to see some light scratches on there, and that's just because, really just from photo taking. Bronze is a softer metal than steel and will scratch up, but if you let this watch patina, as they like to say, because patina is used for patina was actually more apt for this for when you're talking about bronze and stuff like that and copper, as opposed to we use patina for clothes and leather and just absolutely everything anymore. But anyways, enough of my rambling there about that. The more this patinas, the less you'll see any marks or scratches, the darker the case gets. Now, if you don't want to get it patinaed, you can always continue to wipe and polish this case down to keep it looking more of that. This kind of has a goldish, rose goldish color to it, this particular one. Let's take a look here at the case back. You can see you got your hammerhead sharks engraved onto the case back here. More of an laser etching, I believe. I don't believe it's a actual engraving. I think it's more of a laser etching. You have this screw down crown here built into the 4 o'clock position on the case, and it's integrated, but it's not integrated fully. Kind of reminds me of the older Zodiac Oceanaires, and that it kind of still jets out. I almost wish that it wasn't as big. I know it goes along with the whole overall chunkiness of this case, but I kind of wish it was actually smaller. Unscrew the crown. I mean, obviously the crown is, super easy to unscrew and screw back in. I'd have to say, for me personally, this is I like the look of the watch as far as it's unique and different, but a little too blocky, a little too chunky for my personal tastes to wear on an everyday basis. Now, it came on this ISO Franish rubber strap. It actually is a pretty nice strap. You do have a nice custom buckle here from Zelos as well. And you can see they got the Z and the keeper. It also came along with this canvas roll. I just pulled out one, but you have this canvas strap, which is leather backed. And you also get this reddish brown leather strap here. There we go. So you get 3 straps total, and there is a strap changing tool as well included in this. So I'm going to cut the video off here for a second. I'm going to put it on my wrist, and I'm also going to charge it up under my lamps here to give you a look at the double colored loom that they have going on here. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back. As promised, it is on my 7.5-inch wrist to give you a look at the size, and I also did charge it up under my lights to show you the loom. So I do have another light on here in the background, but as you can see, the inner track there glows blue, and then the rest of it glows green. So it's C3 and BGW9 loom being used here, which is pretty cool, and it is super. I mean, Zelos knows what to do when it comes to loom. That is for sure. Let me throw the lights back on here, and you can get a better look at it on my wrist. As you can see, that does sit really high. It's a thick and chunky watch, there's no doubt about it. So here's the thing. Since I'm not doing a full review, I'll give you my absolute definitive thoughts and comments on the Zelos Hammerhead here. It's not for me. Just, there's nothing. Okay, so as far as functionality of the watch, nothing wrong with it. You got a 120 click bezel here. Very nice and tight. Works very well. I have no issues with that whatsoever. The loom is great. Overall finish is great. There's a clock tower going on in the background here, but that is signifying that it is 12 o'clock. You know, bezel action is tight. Screw down crown works great. You know, what did I say the price was here? $459 for bronze, and you know, you're getting a great loom, sapphire crystal. I don't think for what you're getting, the package, the straps, the case, everything, I don't think it's too high priced for an NH35. I would always prefer, if we're going to go with a quote-unquote cheaper movement, that the NH35 is used, say over the Miyota 8215, because I'm not a fan of the Miyota 8215 at all whatsoever. So, I mean, overall, it's, you know, a great deal for somebody who wants a big, chunky bronze watch. Is that person me? That's a no. I've steered myself away from big, chunky watches over the past few years. You know, honestly, these days, 40 to 42 is in my wheelhouse, and a 44 by 17 is not exactly my go-to grab and go. But I know there's a lot of people out there that like this, and this is, like I said, a newer variation that Zelos came out with. It has the stealth ceramic bezel and the black dial with the bronze case. I don't believe they did stainless steel versions this time around, just the bronze in the second batch. So if you like this, if you want to read up more and you didn't read Mike's review on the stainless steel one from last year, click the eye in the upper right hand part of the screen. It'll take you over to his full review where he has all the specs, pictures, and his thoughts and comments. Mike has a bigger wrist than me, and he still likes more of a bigger, chunkier watch. So if you want to get it from that perspective, go ahead and read Mike's review. Leave a like or a comment here on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you didn't. You'll never miss another review. Follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This has been Don Evans from watchreport.com giving you a look at the Zelos Hammerhead in bronze. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys on the next video.